found a little house in the middle of nowhere. And this is what the roshtil, the grill, gave me to eat. I wouldn't even call this a town. So the adventure started on a rough patch. I initially wanted to go to the railway station, but the person who me, I was at his mercy, and he was like, you can just take a bus that goes directly there. So I took the bus that goes directly there, and I'm in this little town. If you can call it a town. Well, you saw the place I was at before. I was there. I wanted to hike, but I don't consider walking on barren roads not exactly a hike. So I might hitchhike for the first time in my life. We'll see what happens once I get past this freaking killer dog. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna stand here. I only have one bag of supplies. I look friendly enough, you know, wearing all black, as you do. And I'm gonna hitchhike. I'm gonna say Ostrog, please. And I saw someone hitchhike over here before. Probably it was prearranged because there was barely any talking and they just hopped in the car. But hey, there's a roof over my head. It looks trustworthy enough to be like, yo, what up, bro? Take me to Ostrog. Cars do pass every minute or so. As you can see, there's a car. Maybe wearing all black right next to a graveyard and with all my tattoos perhaps doesn't help people think, huh, let me let this stranger in my car.
My mother.
Your mother?
My mother,
Oh, okay. Hvala vam for photo. Kolashin is
moj kot bio polje. Ili, ja?
Potporica.
Ne, nisam te gledao tamo u Delograd, pa zato kažem.
Ne moraju gledati.
Dobro, zdravi.
Hvala vam. Hvala.
Zdravi.
I think I got around 5 or 6 hitchhiking rejections, and now I'm finally up here in Ostrog Monastery. I made it. Hvala vam. Ciao. So Ostrog Monastery is made up of the lower monastery and the upper one. If I can candidly speak, all I can say is that this monastery is a very important one for the Serbian Orthodox Church. I obviously didn't film the beautiful artwork inside. There's an area where you can light some candles. There's also a place where you can buy a bunch of crosses that are blessed. I also went to this small area where you can write prayers on a piece of paper in black for those that have passed away, and in red for those who are still alive. And I wrote down something that I wanted them to pray about, because these will be read by, I believe it to be, his name is Vasilia. So, everything you've just seen is the upper Ostrog Monastery, built in the 17th century. And now I'm hiking down from the upper monastery to the lower monastery, which was most recently built in 2004. And this is the perfect time for me to tell you what happened there. Basically, the martyr Stank, he was axed because he refused to convert to Islam, and his hands still remain in the lower monastery, which is to where we're heading right now. So hitchhiking on the way back is a bit more difficult. No kind old man, he left before me. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. If 1 hour passes, then I need to find a way down. So it's abundantly clear that old people are more willing to let you ride in their car with them rather than tourists, rather than younger people. And I should have just hitched the ride back with him because I saw him, but I wanted to stay in the monastery longer. At least this way I get to see the lower monastery where that tragedy happened, where that dude got axed. God willing, I got to see the lower monastery. I went inside, it was much smaller, and then right afterwards I hitched a ride with these French people. I asked them where they're going. They told me they're going to the next town. I had a way out. They were very friendly, they were very helpful, and then they dropped me off in Nishkic, where this bridge leads to. What an entrance to the Niškiš autobus station. Behind me is a nightclub. Dogs are everywhere. Very small, quiet city. A group of French people, very friendly French people, helped me. I hitchhiked successfully the way back. Now I need to find a ticket to Podgorica. I saved a lot of money, around 50 euros on taxis. I avoided taxis. So now I need to buy a ticket. Seems like everything is closed. I'm the only one in this station. Ah, here we go. There we go. Let's pray for some timetable. Made it on time, just in time. It's gonna leave in 5 minutes. Just sat down at this Roshtil. There's 2 Roshtil near the Podgorica bus station. As you can see, it's a beautiful little wooden tavern. Podgorica is a very small city. There's like around 200,000 people. By the way, the Piaskevitsa was 5 euros, goulash 5.50. And I have to say I had a beautiful day. I really appreciated that 84-year-old man taking me around. He explained to me he had like 4 triple bypasses and 1 surgery, cataract surgery, and then he pointed to his testicles, so I think he had some kind of ball surgery or whatever. He helped me get there, and then I met a really interesting bunch of people from France, from Paris, and they drove me basically from Ostrog all the way to Niškiš, or Niškic, and then I took a bus from there to Podgorica. First impressions of Montenegro, didn't know what to expect, but now I have to tell you the country is stunning. The country is spellbinding, and I wish I came earlier. But you know, even if you're like 89 years old, older than my driver, then you can still see a lot of the country, because it's a small country. You can get to towns in 1 or 2 hours. If you guys want something from Ostrog Monastery, link in the description for my Patreon, and I can send you guys something if you become a member. First member of my Patreon will receive a free gift from Ostrog Monastery. Okay. What's up, Hitler? And then we have dogs on the sand. Yo, hello. Got my goulash. You guys like the monastery drip? Not just that, but I also got, hold on, I got this too. Honey. I think this is rakia. A bunch of wonderful things. Alcohol and God. Buy some crosses, some icons, because this is an Orthodox country. Rings. Bracelets. I wonder who buys these huge things over here. The little dog laying in the sand. How are y'all sand doggies doing? Hello. Hello, sand dog. Are you friendly? Yes, you're very friendly. Hello, sand dog. Who's this little bugger? Check these out. These look quite quality. Okay, this place seems to have people working, and the selection is much wider here. Again, 3 euros for some magnets, honey with crosses on them, shliva, rakia, so this is rakia with pear and plum and all different sorts of fruit. Very tempting. I don't want to start my hike with a shot of rakia to a monastery. Doesn't seem appropriate, but I think I'm gonna buy some magnets. There we go, the man who works here. And yeah, I'll select a few. Dobar. When I think of Montenegro, I think of these mountains, these steep, unforgiving hills. The word Montenegro is just an English translation, but in their own language it means black mountains. And even flying here was quite a challenge. Flying from Belgrade, Serbia, entering the mountain ranges. And this had unprecedented turbulence getting here. It was quite crazy. I see a bus.